The message of the day is get over it. Listen, man. From the age of 6, I remember being put into the state of Florida's custody, man. My mother died when I was 3. It was hard on my sister, man. And I was just a bad kid. Wouldn't listen to nothing. Wouldn't listen to the teachers. You know what I'm saying? Throwing chairs at the teachers, getting kicked out of school, getting suspended all the time for fighting. You know what I'm saying? And every time I got into a fight, I always said, you know what I'm saying? The person talked about my mother, talked about my mother. That was always my excuse, man. One day, though, I got suspended, man, and my sister couldn't take it no more. So she just said, hey, man, I can't handle him. Y'all do whatever y'all could do with him. You know what I'm saying? So at a young age, I had to process all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't, because as a young man, your processes is not working. You know what I mean? So I stayed in the state of Florida custody since I was 18 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? Went from this home to that home. You know what I'm saying? So to make a long story short, and we're going to get into my story, man. The more y'all pay attention, the more the story I reveal to y'all. So I got out, I went back, with my sister. I thought I had processed all of that. I thought I had already worked all that frustration out, but I didn't, man. It was like I had a wound that just had a scab on it, but it still had infection on the inside of it. You know what I mean? So because of that resentment, I started treating my sister in a way to show her that I was still pissed off at her letting me go in the state of Florida's custody at a young age, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought I processed that. And I'm going to tell y'all something. It's a lot of y'all out there that got a lot of things, man, that y'all might have been through or whatever the case may be. And you never talk about it. You never deal with it. You never deal with it head on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all have been playing the blame game, because I did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because of my disobedience when I got out of the state, because it was my actions. My sister had to kick my ass out on the street because I wasn't listening to nothing that she was saying. But back then, I was telling the story that, my sister never cared. You know what I'm saying? She only had me in the house because I was getting a little check from the people. And then when the check ran out, then she wanted to kick me out. See, this is what people do, man. What they do is, instead of telling the next person the actual truth while you really going through the shit you going through, you tell a story to gain sympathy, to try to make other people think the prior people that you was with or your family don't give a fuck about you. But in reality, you don't give a fuck about you. I didn't give a fuck about me. Know what I'm saying? I didn't care about me. You know what I mean? Because it was because of my actions why my family, or my sister rather, had to put my ass on the street. But I wasn't telling that story because I wanted to gain sympathy from other people. I wanted them to say, oh man, I can't believe your sister did you like that, man. Yeah, you come stay with me. And I stayed with them, and I did the same thing that I did with my sister, I did with them. And I had to go to another spot. And I told the same lame ass story to them. But what happened is, everybody finally, God aligned all the stars, and everybody finally had a chance to talk to my sister, and they all realized that, you know what, he did the same thing over here that he did with you. So it's not you, it's him. And I had to face that reality. You know what? It's me. And I didn't start getting blessed and getting on my feet till I started telling people the truth why my situation is the way my situation is, man. And I'm going to tell you, the more lies you tell, the harder it's gonna be to go back and retract all them lies and tell people the actual truth. You know what I'm saying? So I started to say this right here, man. Process your pain properly. When you tell them the story, man, to people, tell them the truth. It was you. It was me. It wasn't my sister, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah. It was me. The reason why I was on the street going from pillar to post. And I'm going to tell y'all, man, there's a lot of y'all going through that right now. And y'all around here telling people these bogus lies, man. Your family don't care. Nobody loves me. Just to gain sympathy from other people. That runs out, man. And eventually, you have to face yourself. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm the one that's messing up. And it's not everybody else, man. It's not everybody else. It's me. Once you do that, doors are going to open, man. Doors are going to open. Stop blaming your mama. Stop blaming your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Stop blaming your family. Blame yourself. Blame yourself. Everybody is accountable for themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? And once I got to that, I was able to forgive my sister in my heart. And after I did that, man, I actually felt because I was honest in the forgiveness. I was able to tell her, I'm sorry for my actions. You just had to do what you had to do, man. You know what I'm saying? And though it sounds harsh, that was the best thing ever happened to me. Because it made me realize, bruh, you got to man up and you got to do what you got to do for you. You know what I'm saying? Salute, man.